Hello, everyone. Today I want to share a personal story about a trip that went completely wrong, but in the end, it taught me a very important lesson. Last year, I had planned a trip with some friends to another city. We had bought the tickets 1 week before, and we had already talked about what we were going to do once we arrived there. I was very excited because we had planned to visit some tourist places and try the local food. The night before, I had packed my bag carefully, and I thought I was completely ready. When I woke up the next morning, I felt relaxed because I thought I hadn't forgotten anything. When we got to the bus station, we had arrived on time and everything seemed perfect. While my friends went to buy some snacks, I decided to check my pocket to take out my wallet. And that was the exact moment when I realized something terrible. My wallet wasn't there. I started to check all my pockets quickly. First my jacket, then my pants, and even my backpack. But it wasn't anywhere. Suddenly, I remembered that I had left the wallet in the pocket of the pants I had worn the day before. I couldn't believe it. I was so surprised and frustrated. My friends were already laughing a little because they knew the bus would not wait for us. I didn't have any money, not even my ID, so I couldn't travel. I had to run back home as fast as possible. I remember that I was sweating and checking the time every 2 minutes. I felt my heart beating faster, and I kept thinking, maybe I still have time, maybe I can make it. But when I finally grabbed the wallet and rushed back to the station, I already knew I was too late. By the time I arrived, the bus had already left. I could still see the empty platform, and it felt like the saddest view ever. After realizing that the bus had already left, I didn't give up immediately. I ran to the ticket counter and asked the lady if there was another bus leaving soon. She told me that the next one would leave in 2 hours, but by then my friends had already arrived at the destination. I thought about taking a taxi to catch up with them, but when I checked my wallet, I remembered something worse. I hadn't brought enough money for such a long ride. At that point, I felt completely defeated. I sat down on a bench, tired and frustrated, watching the buses leave one by one. I kept thinking, if only I had checked my pockets before leaving home, none of this would have happened.